It's JW and over at the elementary school. It's a rainy Wednesday morning, and the middle school was total chaos this morning. Whenever a little rain is on the ground or in the air, people drive differently, even more so than snow, I believe. I don't know whether it's their visibility is off or what, but everyone just drives kind of crazy. I got a system that I use with the kids. You know, they've all been instructed they don't move till I tell them. So if I wave a car on, even if there's a kid on the curb in front of the crosswalk, they're not going to move until I tell them to move. So I indicate to a driver to move because I need them to move in order to get a bus out the other way. And it's like a three-ring circus in the morning here. And they refuse to move because they see a kid in the crosswalk. You know, and the very next driver will plow through trying to beat the kids from crossing. So it gets very chaotic. And the spot I'm working normally for 30 years had two crossing guards because it's chaos, and it's I think I've explained it before on another video that I cover 3 different crosswalks, and I have to stand in the middle and try to balance it off and try to keep the head spinning. And to add one more problem is that I mentioned this on a video yesterday, is the scooters and the bikes are out of control. They're too fast. And I know I'm old, but, you know, I'm not that old that when I spin my head one way and don't see anybody, and a second later there's a scooters, you know, flying up the street trying to, and they don't stop. So I have to stop them because, you know, the thing is just chaos right now, and it's very frustrating. Can't get any help. Nobody wants to do this job, and I have one woman who works an afternoon shift for me, and she told me she can't get up in the morning, so you know. So I'm just down to me, and that's it. And I do the best I can, and you know, then the bus drivers, when they pull out, they are dead set against moving if there's a kid anywhere near the area. A kid could be 50 yards away, and they're not going to move. Meanwhile, I have all the traffic stopped to get them out. And I said to one bus driver this morning, I said, the kids don't move till I tell them. Oh, I can't take that chance. Then fine. I feel like saying, then get out yourself. Because, you know, it's not my job to get the bus drivers out. No, it's not. It's not in my job description. I want to help them get out. I do. But, you know, you got to cooperate with me a little bit. The kids won't move till I tell them. That's one thing the kids are pretty good at. Once I have the walkers stop. If it was a scooter coming, I would agree 100% with the bus driver. But the kids on the regular bikes, motorized bikes are a problem too. You know, I might have to go in and talk to the principal and have the kids start walking those bikes across, because I'm not going to, you know, they just come whizzing right by you, you know. And, you know, it's getting out of control, so I'll have a little talk with the principal. I don't know what he can do. Send a message home to the parents, and then the parents tell the kid, and the kid doesn't do it. But, you know, at least it'll be on record, I guess. But I'm not looking to be on record. I'm looking to keep the place safe. And so anyway, we'll see what happens. But if I sound a little frustrated, it's because this morning was very frustrating. And hopefully the elementary school here is I can usually keep track of that, because it's more compact. Even though I have a couple of crosswalks I have to keep an eye on, the elementary school kids are very, very good at doing what I tell them. They don't, and I don't have the scooter problem. I do have a lot of bikes, but I haven't seen, I think I have one kid with one of those motorbikes. I don't think they should have them. You know, again, I'm not trying to be the bike police, but, you know, there's only so much, and it's a safety issue. You know, I've already had a couple of incidents where kids falling off bikes and, you know, trying to take the turn. One of the bikes hit me about 2 weeks ago when the kid was trying to take the turn. And, you know, it's a very sharp turn, and they go too fast. And, you know, I don't like being the party pooper in the bunch, but, you know, I think if someone from the school observed what's going on, and there's a lot of parents who walk their children to school, young parents with very young children, and these kids are whizzing by on bikes, and, you know, God forbid they hit one of the carriages or whatever. So anyway, I got to reevaluate all my issues as to how I do this job, because the kids, everything's getting more complicated. With technology's great, but we don't need motorbikes for 8-year-old kids that go like 30 miles an hour, whatever they go. I don't know, 20 miles an hour. It's not necessary. I'm sorry. And, you know, it's dangerous enough just walking around society today if without going around on a motorbike, you know. I mean, I don't know. I sound like I'm whining and complaining. It's a frustrating morning, and I'll check back in with you this afternoon. Talk to you later. Bye.